You know it. It is your Wednesday, spell with an I, W-I-N-D-S-D-Y, stock review. Let's go all into what's going on this fantastically splendid, profitable day.
All right, traders from around the world, thank you for tuning in to your Wednesday real life stock review. And it is definitely Wednesday, spelled with an I. Let's hop into those charts and talk about why. This is the SPY, which is the S&P 500 ETF. And we actually, right now, have a super small bearish candle, but I like it because it seems to me that we're just kind of hanging out, trading sideways, building a flag pattern. Just my broader thoughts on the market. I do not think we're going to get a massive dip because everyone wants that. One of two things happen. If we do get a dip, phenomenal, big buying opportunity. But since everyone and their mom wants that to happen, it seems to me that we're probably going to hang out, trade sideways, and then continue higher. If we do have a dip, it'll be a very small one, and then we're going to continue higher, or we just continue higher. Big picture. I mean, if we have a strong dip, whatever that looks like, it's very viable. The dip could be strong enough that traps a lot of overzealous bulls, and then we go higher. That's also a possibility, but I just don't really see that playing out from this point on. So right now, Bull City is the only city that you want to live in. Let's go look at some trades. Last stock review, I looked at specifically Zoom Info. And this was such a profitable trade. Very good setup. Had a perfect breakout of these two candles. Was in bullish. I looked at it on Monday in the last stock review on the 8th and mentioned to be bullish on this one and just simply sold it around open today as it threw in this nice little upper shadow. So 3 white candles in a row, decent gap up. I don't think it's done. However, continue to keep your eyes on this newer IPO. It should be pretty fun. Speaking of newer IPOs, 4 payments, which I've done a little bit of research on. I still can't figure out exactly why they're special, but I love this pattern. Oh my goodness. This looks so good. Therefore, if it breaks out higher, makes higher moves, do not be bearish, be bullish, at least short term, and see if you can pick up a quick gainage. Speaking of gainage, GAN, trading sideways, you are just kind of more or less hanging out. This blue line shows you when earnings is around. So that's, something to keep an eye on. It looks like a wave 4 to me. If we're doing a count, which should be obvious, 1, 2, 3, this is a 4, and then most likely a wave 5 unless earnings ruins everything. Alibaba, I'm in some longer term leaps on Baba, specifically January 2022, 230. Been snagging those and posted that to everyone in real life trading. If we go another 10 points higher, so I'll probably sell those for about 15% return, maybe a little bit more, but nice looking move on Baba. Excited for that one to continue higher. Beyond Meat, BYND, got a swing trade on Beyond Meat. Seeing if this bad boy pulls back or wants to pull back to 147.96. Will they stop at 140.76? Here's the thing why Beyond Meat is crushing. The word on the street is that Beyond Meat wants to partner with Yum China. And Yum China, which is Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut, it worked relatively okay here in the States, and it's going to work even better in a country 4 times the size of the US. So the interesting thing is, think about it this way. You have yourself an opportunity of plant-based chicken for KFC, plant-based pepperoni for Pizza Hut, and whatever the heck they put in Taco Bell meat, that could be also plant-based. Yum China, slow and steady, will win the race on this one if you have a long enough time horizon. But Beyond Meat is going to be a volatile little cookie. And I think with a close like this, so far, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous to continue higher. AMD was a big winner for a lot of real-life traders today. We've been in AMD since this obvious hammer. I mean, how are you not playing it bullish after that hammer on May 27th? We had calls, we had put sales, we had shares, we earned covered calls. AMD, that's a wrap. That one's beautiful. 2 other ones that are building pressure. Upwork. Ooh, looking gorgeous. It's like, how could you not take that trade? 1277 by 1127. Upwork, looking straight up fire. Progeny, also consolidating for the last month. I'm ready to buy the breakout on Progenius. Ticker symbol PGNY. Big fan of that one. Looking really toasty maghosty. And also, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I said it was going to happen. It happened. I hope you made a lot of money on it. I mean, I gave that one to you. I pretty much put it in a bow, sent it to your house, and put it on your doorstep on June 1st on Tesla. I mentioned this was the strongest gap I've ever seen. It was an immaculate close above the April 30th bearish volume candle. And my statement was, at this point in time, Tesla will hit $1,000 before July 1st. And it happened in 10 days. You're welcome. I hope you made a lot of money on it. A lot of real life traders. One trader in particular up over $100,000 on Tesla. I mean, folks, come on. Look at this gap. It gapped on a daily. It gapped on a weekly. It gapped on a monthly. It gapped on all time frames. Closing of all that resistance, and it retested. Whew! Free money. Love it. Ah, so good. The market's been phenomenal. I hope you've been enjoying it, my friends. This is incredible, incredible opportunity. What a time to be alive. And you can do this all commission free. This is a wrap. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching your Wednesday stock review. If you have any stocks that you want me to look at, post them in the comments section below and I will check those out. Friday, I'll be bringing you a trade review. And until then, love life, and trade it. Bye.
All right, simply put, that was your Wednesday stock review. Thanks for watching. You are a wonderful person.